Alrighty, now I'm gonna click buy. There we go. And now we have successfully purchased an entire farming setup in American Plains money. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today, oh, hold on, I didn't mean to sit back down at my desk, but pretty much I just placed the biggest order since we are gonna be buying, well, I guess I just bought, and we're gonna be building the best farming setup in American Plains money. This is gonna be a gift for my friend since he's a brand new farmer. So what other way to gift him by gifting him all the things that he needs? So we're gonna go and make our way towards the implement store, pick up all of the stuff and deliver it to his brand new farm. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with the video. So we have our beautiful work truck right here. I've been warming this thing up since it is gonna be such a big day for this work truck. We're gonna be hauling so many things. So let's reverse, make that little U-turn, and let's make our way towards the implement store. Dude, I am so excited because I've actually never done this in American Plains money, but today is gonna be my first time and it might be your first time as well. So make sure you guys sit down and relax because this is gonna be an amazing video. So let's make our right turn right here, turn on those blinkers, and we're gonna start making our way into town so we can start grabbing all of these things. I'm actually not sure how many things I just ordered, but I do know it's going to be more than 4 things. It might be like 8 things. So this is probably also going to be my biggest delivery job. So I'm really excited, and oh my goodness, holy moly, there's actually no way that I actually have to tow all of these things. What the heckers? Dude, this is going to be a lot. I mean, I guess the first thing we got to start with is this ATV right here. Dude, this is a really nice ATV. Look at this thing. I don't think I've ever bought one until today. For some reason they left this open. Nope, that's the tailgate. How do I close this thing? Oh, I think I just click right there and boom, look at that. Not bad. So I think I need to put an attachment to my work truck, which we can quickly do right at this garage. So let me quickly pull in. Let's open that garage door and let's put the attachment on our truck so we can get the ATV loaded on our pickup. So let's go to attachment. We're gonna click on racks, and this is the one that we are gonna be taking today. And let me close that with the controller. There we go. So let me quickly reverse my truck, turn on those hazards as well, and this is the rack that we are gonna be taking today. Yo, this thing is not bad looking. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna be doing is pressing on the extenders. Whoa, that is sick. Yo, I've never seen that. That is actually really nice. We're gonna grab the ramps. How do I grab the ramps? There we go. Let me grab one, and then I'm gonna grab the second one, and we should be able to place it. Let me just quickly make sure I am placing this right. I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place the second ramp kind of what's a good spot? Is this a good spot? Hopefully that's actually a good spot. If not, then this thing is gonna be tipping over. But let me get this bad boy started, and let's see if we can get this thing loaded on top of the pickup. Oh, hold on, we need some more gas, and boom. Is that good? Oh no, I don't know if that's good. I feel like that thing is gonna tip over, I'm not gonna lie. But let me remove the ramps. There we go. And wait, can I put the ramps inside of my tailgate? Ugh, there you go. Let me just close that up, and I think we are ready to get out of here. Dude, this is so sketchy. Dude, this is 100% gonna fall. Oh no, this thing is tipping over. Alright, let's drive really fast to the farm and get this thing dropped off before it ends up falling off my pickup. Dude, I'm driving as careful as I can, but I feel like this thing keeps falling. I am so nervous, you guys. But good thing my buddy's farm is not too far away from town. It is literally right here. So we're gonna start pulling in very slowly. We don't want this thing to tip over. Careful. Alright, not bad. Wait a minute, did they fix that? I feel like the entrance used to be a little bit more of an incline. I don't know, but I'm gonna park up my truck right here. There we go. So the drop off of this ATV won't be too big, so I'm gonna try to open up my tailgate. There we go. Tailgate is open, and let's try to get this thing unloaded from the pickup. Come on. Alright, so I think I need to move my truck a little bit forward now. I'm gonna scooch up a little bit. There we go. And let's see if this thing works now. I know how to fix this. We just pull back the extenders just like so, and there we go. We got the ATV unloaded from my pickup. The first thing I'm gonna be doing is we should probably park it up. I'm not gonna park it up right here. I'm gonna park it up right up front, so when he comes home he's gonna be able to see his whole and brand new collection. So we're gonna throw the ATV right here. We're gonna throw it in park. There we go. Turn it off, and I'm gonna hop back in my pickup, and we're gonna go back to the implement store so we can start, I mean not start, we already started, continue bringing all of that stuff to this farm right here. So let's get back. Alrighty everyone, we are now back. I forgot to close my tailgate. Whoops. And I think the next thing we're gonna be taking, I think this might be cedar, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're gonna be taking it towards the farm farm. So let's quickly make our way over there. Since the sun is about 4 p.m., we're pretty, or I guess really tight on schedule, you guys. But the seeder is one of the most important things you need when it comes to farming, because how else are you gonna plant your wheat? So you just pretty much put the seeds into the seeder, and then you're able to grab a tractor and start planting seeds with this machine. But it's such a nice addition that you guys know that we had to get it, and we're gonna park it up right next to the ATV right here. Dude, my friend is gonna be so happy. But we're gonna quickly disconnect that, and you guys know the drill. We're gonna quickly make our way back to the implement store so we can continue building this amazing and huge farming setup. Alrighty everyone, we are now back at the implement store. Next up is gonna be this I forgot what this thing is called, but pretty much once you finish cropping your stuff like your wheat and all of that, you pretty much dump it into right here. I think it might be called an auger. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. So this is another really important vehicle that everyone needs as a farmer. So we're gonna go back to the farm and get this delivered. Something that I noticed is that I also have to take this attachment off. Since I'm not really using it anymore, I gotta go and return this thing, since I don't think I'm gonna be carrying any more ATVs in this video. Plus, I'm not too much of a fan on how it looks. So let's go over here, and I think I might park this on this side. I don't know. Where should I park it? Should I park it right here? You know what? I'm the boss. Alright, so we're gonna get that thing parked up. Let me just quickly disconnect it, and let's make our way and pick up the third attachment. Alrighty everyone, we have arrived back at the implement store. I'm gonna quickly run into the garage and take this attachment off, like how I was telling you guys that I wanted to remove. So we're gonna quickly run in here. Let me quickly take off the rack, and boom, look at that. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. On accident, I turned off my engine as I was closing that. I am so clumsy, you guys. Alrighty, let's see what we have next up. And oh, okay, I see. So pretty much, this is pretty much, I think it's called, wait, what is this called? It's part of this like harvester, and pretty much it helps cut all of the corn and wheat. So this is a really super attachment that needs to be put onto that thing. I think I'm just gonna quickly connect it just like so, and then we're gonna just put it right at the farm. So when we take the harvester, we can quickly connect it to this attachment right here. But we are halfway done with this fully farm setup that we are building in APM, and it looks like we have about an hour left until we run out of time. So let's quickly make our way towards the farm and get this last attachment delivered. Alrighty everyone, we are back at the farm, and I'm actually gonna not put it right next to it, since this is just an attachment that we're gonna be using to put on the harvester. So we're gonna leave it right here, and once we bring the harvester, we're gonna connect it to this part right here. So let me quickly hop in. Oh my goodness, it connected it again. Let me quickly disconnect it again. There you go. Now we can get out of here and start bringing the two vehicles so we can complete this farming setup. But before we do make our way towards the implement store, we are going to be taking one of the biggest trailers in American Plains Money, because we have to load up these gigantic vehicles and take them to the farm. So we're going to park up my truck right here, and we're going to ask my buddy to bring his semi. Alrighty everyone, my buddy was able to bring his semi. This thing is a beauty. We're going to hop in. He told me I could only borrow it for an hour, which I think is going to be the perfect amount of time to be using this thing. But let me quickly get this thing attached just like so, and let's make our way to the implement store. While we're on our way over there, I'm going to quickly turn on those beacons since this is an emergency. So we're going to quickly park up our semi right here, and we're going to quickly disconnect the front attachment. Let's disconnect that, and let's quickly pull forward just a tad bit. And now I think with the first vehicle that I really want to take is this ginormous tractor, which I have to put the extender so we can load that thing on. So let me quickly hop in. There we go, and let me carefully turn this thing. Oh my goodness, this thing is so huge, dude. It's got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It's got 12 wheels. Holy moly guacamole, this thing is quite the tractor. So we're gonna park that thing up. We're gonna put every single strap, so number 3 and 4, and look at that, we are now ready to make our way back to the farm. So let me quickly hop in the semi and get this thing connected. Careful, and come on, connect, please connect. Is it connecting? Let's go, it connected. All right, now we can make our way towards the farm. So let's quickly make our way over there. I think we're on to our last 30 minutes, so time is fleeing. But look at this thing, this is ginormous. Oh my god, this is so huge, bigger than your mama. Alrighty everyone, we have a huge turn that we have to make, so let's see if we can actually do this. Oh my goodness, this is super hard. Come on, careful. All right, don't get stuck. Yes, let's go. W's in the chat. Alrighty, we are now back at the farm. Let's carefully load in. Hopefully we don't get stuck. I think I spoke too soon. Yes, I was able to get out. Oh my goodness, I did not think I was gonna be able to get unstuck from there. Dude, I am so happy. All right, we're pretty much here. Let me quickly disconnect the trailer so we can get this tractor parked up right there. Oh my goodness, these tires are bigger than me. Yo, that is crazy. But let me get this thing turned on and let's get out of here. All right, we're gonna park up the tractor right there. Dude, it is looking so nice. We just gotta go and bring the last harvester, which is pretty much the last vehicle, and we're gonna be done by completing this farm setup. Well, I guess the best farming setup in APM. So let's go and grab that thing. We are now back. It's time to load this harvester on top of the trailer. Right now, I'm just backing up, so it can be much more easier for us when we start getting out of this implement store. But this looks pretty good, so I'm gonna quickly disconnect this. There we go. We're running out of time. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the sun is about to go down. I did not know the sun was about to go down. Let me get in the harvester. We're gonna load up this bad boy. We're gonna throw it in the park, turn off the engine, and boom, look at that. Oh my god. We can now get in the semi and get out of here. That looks like it's connected. I'm gonna step on it so fast because we're on the last 5 minutes and this is nerve-wracking. Anyways, we're back to the house. Let's quickly pull in. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yo, I am super skilled. And we're gonna get this bad boy unloaded. There we go. I forgot we gotta attach this thing to the harvester. Whoa, this thing is so tall. All right, we're gonna carefully connect this thing. Careful, and boom, we're gonna put the harvester right next to this gigantic tractor. Let me just adjust my wheels. We're gonna throw it in park. Engine is off, and let's go. W's in the chat. We just built the best farming setup in American Plains money. We've got the seeder, we've got a tractor so we can pull it, the seeder, and then we've got a nice ATV just in case we need to tow any of these attachments. We've got a harvester so we can cut down all the corn and wheat, and then eventually once this thing is full, we can dump it inside of this attachment right here. Look at that. Pretty sick, you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And look at that, we managed to do this just in time. So I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace.